CinemaBlend fans, Events Editor Eric Eisenberg coming to you from the Anaheim Convention Center, where we are here covering the second day of D23 Expo 2019. So yesterday we got an awesome first look at really the entire programming slate just about for all of the things that are coming to Disney Plus later this year and in the coming years. But today's action was all about live action and animation, and the presentation was absolutely spectacular. We got to hear about a bunch of new Marvel projects. We got to hear about what's going on with Pixar, what's going on with Walt Disney Animation. However, really the big story coming out of everything is really, honestly, the first thing that they covered, which was Star Wars. I really did not expect them to drop any new footage from Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I truly expected just a behind-the-scenes footage look, something that would kind of prime us for the end of this trilogy. Turns out I was completely wrong. Instead, they actually showed a exclusive reel that's it doesn't look like it's gonna be released online, so you guys are gonna have to be a little bit patient. But they showed us this awesome reel that showed off some incredibly cool things from the upcoming movie that we are going to talk about right now. Now, before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, turn on notifications, because you're not going to want to miss any of our videos here from CinemaBlend. So the footage actually didn't start immediately with Rise of Skywalker footage. Instead, it was really all about the path that has led us here. Of course, this is the third trilogy in the Star Wars franchise, following the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, and now this is going to be the end of the sequel trilogy. This is going to be the end of the Skywalker saga, 9 chapters that have been in existence for more than 40 years. It is a very, very big deal, and so the footage started by celebrating that fact, by going through the history, kind of showing off different clips from the movies of the past. However, then it got into the really great stuff. One of the shots that really stuck out to me in particular was just this epic fleet of Star Destroyers. Usually when we see Star Destroyers in the Star Wars universe, it's usually like maybe 1, maybe 2. We're talking like at least 50. So that by itself, knowing what a Star Destroyer can do, is pretty awesome. There was another shot of Rebel ships kind of lining up in a similar way. There was an awesome lightsaber battle, which is actually featured on the D23 poster, which many of you have now seen. It's a battle between Rey and Kylo Ren on this kind of like weird crash ship looking thing. But what's kind of additionally neat about it is that it's not just a stationary crash piece of ship. It is actually flowing in what looks like a rapid flowing river that is just hurtling down, and like obviously that only is going to increase the stakes and make this battle that much more epic. So very excited to see that. As awesome as all that footage was, though, the big showstopper came at the very end, which honestly just dropped my jaw to the floor. You might have heard a little bit about this, but basically what it was a shot of Rey not wearing her normal braids, not normal clothes, but instead a cloak that looked very much like a Sith cloak, and actually wielding a brand new lightsaber that was not only red, but also has 2 blades, just like Darth Maul's, except for the fact that it actually like kind of flips out like that. It looks crazy cool, unlike any other weapon we've seen in the Star Wars franchise before, and I can't wait to see it in full effect. Of course, we don't know the full context of this scene just yet. We don't know if this is maybe a dream sequence. We don't know maybe if it's a prophecy of where Rey is heading. We don't know if she's actually going to the dark side, but all of those questions will be answered in December. We have had an absolute blast here at D23 Expo. We have seen so much footage. We have seen so many cool things. We have learned so much about the upcoming Disney projects, and all of that and more is throughout these videos, through our content on CinemaBlend. So be sure to stay tuned, hit the subscribe button below, and we'll see you soon.